My gay roommate is one of my best friends, but lately his dating life makes me feel weird, and I'm worried I might be homophobic towards him. First things first, let me say that I've never thought of myself as being discriminatory before. I, 22 male, had a gay friend in high school and we made it through some tough times together. I never felt weird about him dating a guy. So all of this is coming out of nowhere. Alex, 23 male, has been my roommate for 1 year, and I pretty much knew up front about him being gay. At some point we became friendly enough with each other that we could even joke about it, as in, sometimes he'll pretend to flirt with me and I'll pretend to flirt back. I'm straight and he knows that, but I don't feel threatened by him flirting with me and he says most straight guys do. The problem started because of this. Alex brings guys home sometimes. At the start I thought I was okay with it, since it's really not my business who he sleeps with. He's usually discreet enough about it that I don't see/hear anything I wouldn't want to see/hear from anyone else, but for some reason I've started feeling weird if I even see him with other guys. I don't know when it started, but one time that really sticks out to me is when I came home and saw him and some guy making out on the couch. I don't know how to describe what it was like to see that, except that for a moment I felt so bad I thought I was going to throw up. Alex was embarrassed. He didn't think I'd be back for a while, but I told him it was okay since I was embarrassed too. I felt bad for being as disgusted as I was, since there's no good reason for me to have a reaction like that. I thought maybe they just caught me by surprise and that's why I reacted so strongly, but it turned out it wasn't a one-time thing. After that, every time he has a guy over, not that often, but every once in a while, I just start feeling like crap and wishing that guy would leave, and I can't stop thinking about what these guys might have done to him even though I don't want to imagine that. It makes me really uncomfortable and grossed out. And these are just guys he fools around with. I don't know what I'd do if he ends up getting an actual boyfriend. Alex has started to notice and it's affecting our friendship. The other day I came home right when some guy was about to leave, and the guy tried to be polite to me but I ended up being rude to him. Don't remember what I said, but it was really obvious I was pissed. When the guy left, Alex asked me why I was being a jerk. I didn't know what to say, but then he asked if I had a problem with him sleeping with other guys. I said no. For some reason that pissed him off more and he said I can't complain since I used to bring my FCK buddy over and he was forced to see me being affectionate with her sometimes. I was in a friends with benefits situation with a girl in the early days of me and Alex living together, but I broke it off after a few months and I haven't done anything with anyone since. I agreed with him and told him I was just having a bad day and I don't care who he sleeps with, but he looked more upset and told me he's going to a friend's place to cool off. I said okay. When he was leaving for some reason he casually said, "And you'll be okay if I sleep with him as long as I do at his place and not ours, right?" Or something like that. I told him it's none of my business what he does at someone else's place, but when he said that I felt sick to my stomach and couldn't stop thinking about it. He didn't show up later that night even though he was supposed to hang out with me and my sister. He's never blown me off before and it made me feel like crap, but part of it was my fault since I made him feel like I was judging him for sleeping with guys. Now he's acting like nothing happened but I'm worried I might mess things up if it happens again. I want to keep him as a friend, but he'd be hurt if he knew that whenever I think about him with other guys it disgusts me. How do I deal with this? I've never been homophobic but I've suddenly developed some kind of homophobia where just the idea of my roommate's intimate life makes me uncomfortable. And I don't react like this to other gay people either, it's just Alex. I don't know if this means I'm only okay with gay people as long as I'm not living with them or what. Does anyone else have experience with this? I want to get over myself and stop whatever this is, but if I can't I'm going to have to leave since the last thing I want to do is hurt Alex, and if I stay here and keep automatically judging him